One bride's treasure
It was amazing.
is another bride's.
I just saw a lot of garbage.
You can pollute a little on your wedding day. Relax.
So what happens when four brides agree to attend each other's weddings to decide which one is best?
I have chosen the same ones, but in yellow. It's so pissed.
Will they savor every moment?
Oh, chocolate!
Oh, yum!
Or will the evening turn sour?
She looked like she had just ingested the worst thing to ever hit her mouth.
At stake is a breathtaking honeymoon to a surprise destination.
I'm gonna win this.
Which of these brides will see her groom step out of the prize winner's limo? Find out after 4 weddings. Meet Marcia. She's got $17,000 to buy exactly what she wants for her big day.
I'm marrying Kevin. We've been together for 19 years. We understand each other at this point, and not very many battles am I losing. She's great.
She's great.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. We laugh a lot.
My wedding is a Caribbean pink bliss theme. We felt it was important to incorporate some aspects of our culture. The steel pan drummer that we are going to have is going to just add to the overall Caribbean theme.
We're bad.
But we're good together. A wedding without entertainment is just a dinner party. I'm making wine charms so that everybody remembers which wine glass is theirs. Honestly, literally, when people come over, do you want to make some wine charms? And we sit down and we chit-chat, we do it together.
Cheers to Marcia's wedding. Woo-hoo.
The jerk chicken that we're going to have at the wedding is going to be westernized. It will still have flavor, but it won't burn your mouth.
If the food at a wedding is spicy, then I'm probably going home hungry.
Michelle is making sure guests at her $19,000 nuptials get their fill.
For my wedding, I'm having a turkey dinner. The top portion of our cake will be a pumpkin spice cake to tie in that feel for Thanksgiving. I'm marrying Mark. We have 2 children. We're totally opposite.
I couldn't boil a hot dog. She can.
I'm going to be screeched-in at my wedding. It's a traditional Newfoundland screech-in.
The newfies of the wedding are my whole family, so she gets to suck face with a fish and call herself an honorary newfie. Kiss it!
No, I'm not kissing.
Well, it's gonna chase you.
I can see it's done. Pretty gross. My son Joshua is from a previous relationship. I wanted Joshua to feel included in the wedding planning, so we are making the candle for the unity ceremony. Good job. I'm a very plain Jane kind of person, but I love my wedding dress. It's strapless.
The strapless dress is like a wedding uniform. It's enough already. I designed my dress, all the materials. They're biodegradable, but they're also just beautiful.
Hanya is spending 18 grand on her eco-friendly Persian wedding.
The Persian ceremony is filled with symbolism, pomegranates for fertility and honey for having a sweet life. Being environmentally conscious is really important for me. The tablecloths are biodegradable. The flowers are from local sources. We're using paper straws. The chocolate favors are a family recipe that we're going to give everyone in biodegradable, non-bleached boxes. I love chocolate. I could roll around in chocolate. My fiance, Klaus, is so loving.
As soon as I met her, I just didn't let her go, and now we are here.
Klaus has been a big help in regards to choosing the different dishes. Having the mismatched plates is going to really contribute to the look of the wedding, this sort of understated elegance.
Do you like it?
It looks really good. The food at my wedding is going to be a buffet. I'm actually not a fan of a plated meal, but sometimes you just don't want what's on your plate and you can't necessarily send it back.
I hate buffets. I always feel rushed when I'm in the line, and I just want to take my time.
This is Kristen. She's budgeted $30,000 on a Greek wedding with a country twist.
I'm marrying Dimitri. He's my very own Greek god. We are having a big, fat Greek fun wedding. Our colors are brown and yellow, and you're going to see them throughout. Dimitri really wanted to wear a chocolate brown suit.
Not too many people have the brown, so I want to be a little bit
I just
different.
want to stand out.
I want to match your colors. I want to match your yellow.
I picked yellow because of you.
Look like a banana split. We like banana splits. brown it is.
Okay, it's only because you're handsome, though. You're welcome. We are having a very traditional Greek ceremony and a not so traditional reception. It's taking place in a barn. We're having barbecue. We're not having a wedding cake. We're going to have ice cream as our dessert instead. We're having mason jars and we're making homemade lemonade to put in it. It's going to be a lot of squeezing, a lot of measuring, but I think it'll be worth it. It really goes with our rustic sort of feel. The added bonus is that lemonade is yellow, which is one of my colors, so it fits in really nicely with my theme. Hey! And my sippy straws are brown.
The four brides meet for the first time to check out the competition.
Here's to 4 fabulous brides and 4 fabulous weddings.
They'll award points out of 10 in 4 categories: venue, dress, food, and overall experience.
Oh, yum!
At the end of the competition, the bride with the highest score wins a fabulous honeymoon to a mystery destination. The first bride to walk down the aisle is Marcia. She's planned a day with island flair, starting with her outdoor ceremony.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
The ceremony decor is really beautiful. She's got lights everywhere and flowers and drapery hanging from the sides of the gazebo. She even has flower petals.
I love that. I like how she has the pink flower balls.
There's a steel pan drummer who's very talented.
Steel drums is frustrating. How do you know where to hit?
I thought that all of the groomsmen and bridesmaids looked stellar, really top-notch.
Marcia's bridesmaid dresses, I personally think were stunning and beautiful because I have chosen the same ones, but in yellow. I was so pissed. I can just see her smile.
Marcia comes down the aisle and she has a beautiful dress. It's ivory, strapless, a little bit of sequins, corset back, so fit and flare kind of style.
Her dress is beautiful. Fits her really well.
It's really nice.
She has a strapless dress. Very typical, very normal.
I will have confidence, be your lover, your friend. To be here with you feels like absolute completeness.
You represent my past, present, and future. I couldn't ask for a more beautiful woman than best friend.
That was sweet. Her smile was just fantastic. It was perfect.
It was a very touching and spiritual experience.
And everyone said, amen. You can now kiss the bride.
Coming up, all blown up
They looked fantastic.
or feeling deflated?
You're just releasing plastic into the environment.
These four brides were strangers before the competition. Now they're attending and scoring each other's weddings to decide which one is tops.
Just cheers.
Each big day is judged on the venue, food, dress, and overall experience. When it's all said and done, only one bride will win a dazzling honeymoon. Now that Marcia is a missus, it's time for her Caribbean fete to begin.
I love ethnic food, so I'm really pumped to get my eat on.
Marcia's having jerk chicken, and I'm not a fan of spice, so it'll be interesting.
We walk down the stairs. This is where the cocktail hour is supposed to be.
Time for food.
And there does not seem to be any appetizers in sight.
Where did they say the food was? That's like the largest ball I've ever seen.
So we decided to check out Marcia's photo booth.
We have hats and sunglasses and boas, everything that you could think of. We tried.
Your face is awesome. We're some sexy beasts, I'll tell you that.
I see some appetizers, and I have some coconut shrimp. It was very good.
I tried spring roll.
A little bit spicy.
A little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah.
So I walk into the reception hall, and it's all really beautiful. I think Marcia pulled off her color scheme very well. She said it was going to be called Pink Bliss, and there was pink everywhere you looked. That's a nice centerpiece.
Well, their cake is over to the side.
Holy crap! That looks so good. And
I like the little diamonds, the bling. That's her bling.
I am not a fan of the venue decor.
I don't think anything's biodegradable.
I just saw a lot of garbage.
Thank you very much.
Marcia's wine charms were sweet, and I think it just added a little touch of her personality.
this is a cute touch.
Extra point for creativity.
Introducing Mr. and Mrs.
Marcia and Kevin entered the room with so much energy. They looked fantastic.
She's wearing this beautiful dress, but it's green. I don't really know why it's green, but it was very lovely.
We are very hungry and it's taking a long time for dinner to be served.
I'm so excited to eat.
The first course is chicken, salmon, rice with beans in it, and vegetables.
Salmon's good.
The chicken tasted, it has a great flavor.
All right, ladies, I'm gonna try this.
And
That's spicy.
I want to sneeze, my eyes are watering, and it's just so spicy.
I'll stick with my carrots.
next comes dessert, and it is a strawberry ice cream crepe, and it was absolutely delicious.
So good. This is the best part of the whole meal. Yes, I agree.
The bride and groom's first dance, it was sweet.
You can really tell they were enjoying themselves.
Oh my gosh!
We get ushered upstairs. Oh, it's so pretty. And the bridal party releases these balloons with glow sticks in them. It was really, really pretty.
They look like stars, but you're just releasing plastic into the environment.
We already know there's major problems with plastic in our waters.
Who cares about the trees? The balloons are pretty.
Let's get this party started.
The party starts with an MC that is full of energy. He really got everyone up and boogieing on the dance floor.
The music is fabulous. Really, everybody is dancing. We're having lots of fun.
I'm feeling a little short of rhythm, but I'm trying really hard and I'm having fun out there.
The night went well. We had a really good time. We're blessed.
I love my bride a lot.
No,
She
very.
looks great.
No, you. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Will Marcia's island vibe have her grooving on exotic shores? The guest brides have given her scores out of 10 for her venue, dress, food, and overall experience. Her total is top secret till later, but here's a preview.
I give Marcia's venue a 6. I liked her colors, but I didn't like the fact that all of her centerpieces were plastic. They were non-biodegradable.
I give Marcia's dress a 7. Her first dress was beautiful. It fit her really well. The second dress, also very beautiful, but green. I'm not sure why she picked that.
I give Marcia's food a 6. The chicken was super spicy. The rice was dry, but her dessert was perfect.
Although it was a nice wedding, I think that my wedding's definitely going to be better.
Coming up,
Come forward to take part in the sugar blessing.
a super sweet ceremony.
They have cakes, cookies. It's making me hungry.
These 4 brides signed up for a competition having never met. Now they're going as guests to each other's weddings and judging whose is best.
That's spicy.
Each bride's happy day is scored on the venue, dress, food, and overall experience. When the competition is over, only one will walk away with a dream honeymoon to a top secret destination. Hanya is next to marry. She's hoping to leave a big impression and a small carbon footprint.
I've never been to a Persian wedding. It'll be exciting to just see how it all plays out.
I appreciate Hanya's attempt to make this an eco-friendly wedding. I'm interested to see how she's going to pull it all together.
Hanya's eco-theme. I'm afraid that it may get a little just too serious. You can pollute a little on your wedding day. Relax.
This looks so nice.
Beautiful.
I like how the decorations go like all the way around. They've got lovely white chairs set up, and the backdrop for that is this rock wall, and she has candles and these wooden sphere things. It was very beautiful and woodsy.
Great location, but really bad for allergies.
No, I like the altar. That's beautiful. Hanya has a table for the Persian ceremony. They have cakes, cookies, a mirror, and they also have this interesting sand art in the middle of the table. It's always good to have a little culture. What are those white things? It's making me hungry.
The ceremony starts, and Klaus comes out.
Oh, her groom. Look how happy he looks.
And he just looks so happy, and he's waiting for his bride. I think the flower girl's coming. Aww. She's so sweet.
Can you guys hear it? Right here. She looks so
very sort of old world theme. It has a lace neckline and little cap sleeves. It has a beautiful sash with like a very elaborate brooch on it. It's very pretty.
I don't like that dress. It's too old.
The ladies who would like to take part in the sugar blessing come forward to wish them a sweet and happy life.
Oh, I like that. The sugar being displayed on top of their heads throughout the ceremony was a nice touch.
It was very involving of the family, and I really liked it. She just looks really happy, and so does Klaus.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring, I marry you.
You are my life, my love, my best friend.
You're my life, my love, my best friend.
They are so in love. You can see it on their faces. They're just magical, the two of them.
That's a good first husband and wife kiss. We walked into the reception area. There's food. I have a vegetable spring roll and some samosa.
I also take a beef patty.
This is really good. It's really good too.
Hanya has a signature drink.
Cheers.
It's called Happily Ever After.
Ooh.
Is that like paper? Straw is very weird.
It's cardboard. I don't care for it. I don't really want to think about it too much. It's just a straw. How necessary was that? Because I swear you could recycle plastic. So the doors open and we see a really nice setup. It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
They're all different plates.
I love that.
The dishes were stunning.
They're different for every table. I really like the centerpieces. They're ginormous branches with flowers on it. The bottom of it, there's a big mossy hill holding it all together.
Ugh.
Allergies?
Something's bothering me.
I wonder if that moss is real.
The moss and the ragweed is killing me. My allergies are going bonkers. My eyes feel like sandpaper, making the allergies go nuts.
No, they go sniffly.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like an eco-friendly idea gone wrong.
Time for a quick trip to the bar.
I think that we should not be standing here.
We gotta go sit down.
Should we jump in before there's a line? Sure. Because I don't like buffets. It makes me feel really panicked.
For the buffet, there's cheeses, lots of salads, and a few pasta salads. I also took some chicken and some roast beef. That looks good. What is it?
I don't know.
They should probably have names on some of this stuff. All right, the pasta's not bad.
Potatoes are good. Yeah, the potatoes are just okay. They were cold. My chicken is kind of bland and dry. It doesn't have a lot of like flavor to it.
Beef is good.
It's really good. It was amazing. Juicy, tender.
I just want a plate of meat and potato.
Hanya and her groom's first dance is very nice.
They look really happy.
Smiling at each other, just really loving.
No.
There's a box of chocolates on the table.
Oh, chocolate!
Oh, yum!
I can't resist. They look fantastic.
Wow.
It's awesome. Oh, I feel like something is happening.
Before the cake can be cut, there's a traditional Persian knife dance.
The bride's family doesn't want to let the bride go, so they steal the knife so that they can't cut their cake. And in order to get the knife back, Klaus has to pay them.
Oh, yeah! Give it up! Keep them coming!
Klaus is handing out handfuls of money. They're holding a knife. They're giving it to him. They're not giving it to him. They're giving it to him. It was great.
There are actually two cakes, one Persian and one German, a nod to the groom's heritage.
It's all Persian.
Why is it green? It's eco-themed.
It was really good, really light and fluffy. Cake number 2. That's massive. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, this German cake is nice. This is good. Yum. The music starts to play and they proceed to opening up the dance floor.
We have fun learning the Persian dances.
Oh, we got some shoulder movement. Ooh.
We know how to turn the light bulb now.
Oh.
Do the peppermint and the salt and shaker. So it was good.
I'm just so happy to be married to this man. I'm so lucky I picked the best man. I really did.
Yeah, I'm speechless.
Is Hanya's green wedding enviable enough to win her an awesome honeymoon? The guest brides have noted her scores out of 10 for dress, venue, food, and overall experience. Her total will be revealed later, But here's a glimpse at her numbers.
I give Hanya's dress a 7. It's really, really beautiful. It looks really good on her, but there's just some details I don't love.
I'm giving Hanya a 5 for her decor. I did like Hanya's decor, but her centerpieces weren't sincerely eco-themed. They were not really reusable because it's a piece of dead tree.
I give Hanya a 7 for her food. Her salad dressing was delicious, but there was no signs to let us know what we were eating.
So at this point, I still think that I'm number 1 to win. I think my wedding has a lot of unique ideas that are going to give me the advantage.
Coming up, vows that are twice as nice.
They were personal vows, which they weren't able to do in the church.
She cried and I cried.
They both cried.
I love you.
These 4 brides started out as strangers. Now they've agreed to attend and judge each other's big days to decide whose is best. Each bride is judged on her venue, dress, food, and overall experience. When it's all over, only one will walk away with a magnificent honeymoon. It's Kristen's turn to say I do, and the day begins with a traditional Greek Orthodox ceremony.
Very pretty. I'm excited to see what the inside is.
Thank you. Thanks.
Wow, what a beautiful church.
So I like the details. There's 2 white oversized candles as well as 2 bows. She also has some white bows along a few of the pews.
I think it's very pretty.
Looks like a church to me.
Kristen has a origami fortune teller that explained the elements in the ceremony.
The crown symbolized that the couple received the grace of Holy Spirit.
This is cute. I like it. Yeah, they're getting ready.
The groom is wearing a brown suit. He looks fantastic. I'm excited.
The one thing that did surprise me, her bridesmaids had the same dresses that my bridesmaids have, but yellow, which was part of her color scheme. We have similar tastes. Very cute.
Oh, there she is. She looks beautiful.
Kristen's dress is a traditional ball gown wedding dress. It has a little bit of ruching on the bodice. It's slingy, but wasn't that wow factor on her.
Kristen looked beautiful in her dress.
She has a twinkle in her eye. It was nice.
I liked the crowning aspect of the ceremony. It was something new for me to experience.
The bride and the groom were just so happy, and they were so in love.
You may kiss the bride.
So happy. You could really feel the love. It was fun.
But are they polluting this environmental?
I'm super excited for Kristen's reception. The atmosphere should be take off your shoes and have a great time.
I'm looking forward to see the creative things she came up with her barn venue.
I love barbecue. However, I do worry about the messy factor. But that's what knives and forks are for, right?
It's time to go to the reception.
Wow, this is really nice.
That's really pretty here.
It's very picturesque. We see horses and the sky is blue and there's lots of trees.
It's great.
Stinks, but it's really nice.
We noticed right away that there are mason jars with lemonade.
Lucky and love lemonade. Like this lemonade, love is sweet. Thanks for making our day complete.
Very cute.
Cheers.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love all the antique stuff. The decor was pretty. There's saws hanging on the wall, different types of farm equipment. I'm a country girl, and that's a way to my heart.
I really like it. They were yellow and brown lanterns, and her linens are a brown tablecloth with a yellow liner. Those aren't colors that I would think to put together. However, I think she did a good job. They do look nice.
I like the centerpieces. I like the feeling of it.
And then they surprised us with...
I can't take all this grass walking, digging in my heels.
They were going to do their own personal vows, which they weren't able to do in the church.
I think Kristen's vows to her groom are very sweet.
As I stand here today, as your wife, I promise to let you know every day how much I appreciate you. You are better than my dreams, and I know that you're the one that I was meant to love.
And I can see how much she loves Dimitri. She cried and I cried.
They both cried.
Your beauty emanates from your pores. You have shown to me what undying love is. I love you.
It was beautiful. It was very meaningful.
Kristen and Dimitri's first dance was very touching.
She's crying. Oh, that's sweet.
You can tell they're really in love.
Oh, you're crying again?
She's crying.
Thank you.
The first course is a salad served inside of a shell.
I like the presentation. Yeah, me too. It's kind of unique. It's good. Wow. What's on it? Gravy. When do you put gravy on ribs? I don't know.
The ribs were good. They fell off the bone.
It's really good. I'm enjoying it. It's good. I like the chicken, but it's a little bland. I need something sharp, like something to hit me in the face. I'm here, like I'm bold and eat me.
Oh, yum.
Gets ice cream sandwiches.
There was no cake. I was very disappointed. It's a wedding. I want wedding cake.
I don't know how to eat this.
I'm doing it the Michelle way.
Can't really go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie. It was good.
I like the ice cream.
I like both of them. It was delicious.
Let's get this party started.
The dancing started off with the Greek traditional dance.
What do we do?
Could not get the footwork. Too many steps going forward and backwards and sidewards.
Like ring around the rosy.
But it was fun.
We're married! Today has gone amazing. It was everything we could have wanted. I wouldn't have changed a thing.
I wished it, and I never thought it would come true, but it did.
I love you.
You too.
Will Kristen be shouting "Opa" from a beach bungalow? The guest brides have given her points out of 10 for her dress, venue, food, and overall experience. Her total is a secret for now, but here's a peek at her scores.
I give Kristen's decor a 7. It was very original. The whole barn factor wasn't too much like a traditional barn.
I give Kristen's dress a 5. She looked really happy in her dress. However, I didn't think it was very flattering, and I don't like strapless dresses.
I'm going to give Kristen a 7.5 on her food. The ribs were juicy, but I didn't understand why the gravy was on the rib. I definitely had fun at Kristen's wedding, but my wedding is going to blow her wedding out of the water.
Coming up,
It's cold, it's cold.
a case of cold feet.
Oh, Kristen has to run in heels.
I think I have hypothermia in my hands.
These 4 brides have gone from being strangers before the competition to attending each other's weddings and deciding which one is best. Each big day is judged in 4 categories: venue, dress, food, and overall experience. When it's all over, only one bride will win an amazing honeymoon to a mystery destination. Michelle is the final bride to get married, and she's having a Thanksgiving celebration with all the trimmings.
I think I'm most excited to see the screeching in. I know that Michelle hates fish, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
I'm expecting turkey.
It's pretty windy out. It's very windy out. We arrived for Michelle's ceremony and set up outside. It's a good thing I brought a coat.
It's cold, it's cold, it's so cold. It's freezing.
It's fall, so the trees are a spectacular shade of colors.
She's got lots of flowers out.
There's some red planters and then pink flowers.
Colors of love. I think that's her son. Yeah. He's so sweet.
Oh, I like the white rose.
The bridesmaids' dresses were nice. They were red. They were all different. I like the uniqueness of that.
It's very pretty.
Oh, look at her.
She looks so beautiful.
It's a pretty dress. Michelle has on a very nice princess ball gown dress. It has gathering at the back. There's beading details. It suited her really nicely.
Michelle looks really happy. She's got a big smile on her face. And oddly enough, she doesn't seem to be affected by the cold at all.
It's raining. Oh, no.
Blessed is the bride on whom a little rain does fall. A wet knot is more difficult to untie.
I like that.
The rain clears for the candle ceremony.
I really loved that Michelle and Mark involved both their sons so much in the ceremony. They lit the unity candle, which I thought was nice.
That's really meaningful. And I think that's what the ceremony's all about.
I promise to love you. I promise to love you. To hold you and to honor you.
To hold you and to honor you.
Do you promise to respect the new family you are together?
I will.
May you are husband and wife.
The ceremony's over and we start making our way back to the hall and it starts to rain.
Let's go. I can't walk through that. You can. You can.
It's cold. It starts to rain a little bit harder.
Oh, Kristen doesn't run in heels.
We're caught in the rain.
I think I have hypothermia in my hands.
Almost there.
That was ridiculous.
Look at the rainbow. Wow. It's so bright.
Unbelievable. Aw, you know what? This is such a beautiful sign for her.
It's nice. Yes, that's nice. I noticed that there is a long table and it has a cupcake tower, which was cute.
I like the topper.
Their head tables over there.
But I like the fact that nature is the backdrop.
Michelle was going for a Thanksgiving/fall sort of themed wedding. I definitely think that she accomplished that. There's a lot of reds and like burnt orange. The centerpiece had like little curly cues coming up that had tea lights in them and a flower arrangement that had hydrangeas. I think the room's really nice. Ooh, food. Can I have like one of each? There's some bruschetta, some spring rolls. Not bad. It's very tasty.
And then I tried the cracker with piece of cheese on top and jalapeno green sauce.
Wow, that was good. That green sauce on top was delicious. Yummy.
They brought the spanakopita, which I liked. It was very good.
I could eat 4 more of those, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Michelle and Mark.
The main course is served, and it's turkey, potatoes, and root vegetables.
I like that the stuffing's like stuffed in there.
So it's not like a turkey that's hard.
Maybe it came spiced.
I really like the roasted beef stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I think those are delicious.
It's hard to go wrong with veggies.
This turkey needs to be seasoned.
It tastes good, but it's very chewy. The stuffing's not bad, though.
No, that isn't bad.
Yum!
This looks great.
Strawberry cheesecake comes, and it's delicious.
This cheesecake is fabulous. It's so light. I could just eat it forever.
It's good. It's very good.
It was definitely the highlight of my meal.
It's time now for Michelle and Mark to have their first dance. It was very sweet.
So cute.
It was really nice. Michelle's mother-in-law gets up and she's in a slicker with her sister-in-law and ready to do the Newfie Screechin'.
See what this is about.
It is the only way that those not lucky enough to be born a Newfoundlander come as close as possible to becoming a Newfoundlander. We couldn't get a fish, so we got a puffin, and I won't tell you what part of the puffin you got to kiss.
I'm disappointed that they don't have an actual fish. The puffin is the national bird of Newfoundland.
And Screech is a traditional liquor.
Long may your big dick draw!
She looked like she had just ingested the worst thing to ever hit her mouth.
Let's go dance.
Woo-hoo! So we started sort of doing the Newfie stomp.
Party, 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 party.
Now grab her and go. There you go.
I thought that was really fun.
I had a great time. It was so much fun, and just seeing Mark at the end of the aisle, that's all that mattered to me.
I feel spectacular. It was a good time.
Will Michelle find a magical honeymoon at the end of the rainbow? The guest brides have given her marks out of 10 for her food, dress, venue, and overall experience. Her total is coming up soon, but for now, here's a sample of her scores.
I give Michelle's venue a 5. I did like the fact that there were trees and it was nature in the back. However, she chose to have an outdoor wedding. It was really cold.
I give Michelle's dress a 9. I really liked it. It fit her really well. I really enjoyed the pickups, and it was gorgeous.
I'm giving Michelle's food a 6. Her appetizers were good. The cheesecake was delicious. However, that turkey just wasn't pulled off well. I did enjoy Michelle's wedding, but overall, I'm feeling very confident about winning.
Coming up, which one of these 4 brides will win the luxury honeymoon?
Just like this energy ball, and I just need to burst.
Each of these 4 brides thinks her wedding was perfect, but only one will walk away with a spectacular honeymoon.
I deserve to win because I think I had the best wedding. The table setting, the centerpieces, the ceremony table, the Persian ceremony, all of it was just so unique.
I deserve to win because my wedding was an enjoyable experience. Everybody had fun. I invested in entertainment, and everybody had a good time.
My wedding was awesome. I think I deserve to win. We just had a lot of personal touches in it. It was emotional. It was beautiful. And I think everybody had a really good time.
My wedding is the best wedding. I had my boys incorporated into my ceremony and just spreading the love all around.
The brides have awarded each happy day a score out of 10 in 4 separate categories: food, venue, dress, and overall experience.
Wow, that was good.
The points are now tallied, giving each competitor a total score out of a possible 120. The brides meet one last time to find out who will take home the prize.
The best part of this journey is meeting the other brides. They're pretty awesome people, and we've had a lot of fun.
Ladies, here's to 4 fantastic wives and 4 beautiful weddings. Cheers. I'm really excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm anxious to see who the winner is.
I would say my biggest competition is Michelle. Her dress was beautiful, and the scenery at her wedding was nice.
You know what I loved about your wedding was how incorporated your son was in the ceremony. He just looked so adorable, and I love that you guys made him such a big part. Yeah. That was really sweet.
Kristen's venue was very unique compared to the other girls. Hers was this fancy barn, and I thought that gave her the competitive edge for her wedding.
Your Greek dancing was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, did you guys pick it up?
That was fun.
Marsha's still competition because she had a lot of energy at the end of the night for her wedding. So we were all dancing, having a great time.
Marsha, I really loved your photo booth, and I thought the color selection was just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. It was like Pinkapalooza.
So you guys, your pictures look really nice.
At this point, I think that my biggest competition would be Hanya's wedding. There was just a lot of symbolism and an emotional and traditional background to it.
It's like the Persian dancing?
Oh, we came up with some good ones. The light bulb, the pepper mill.
Yeah, salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah, it was good.
You're still doing it.
It was good. Well, girls, we've had a fantastic time, but I think it's time to see who's going to get to go relax with their honey. So, good luck, ladies.
Good luck. Good luck.
I think all 4 of us, we had really great elements to our wedding. I'm still confident I'm going to win, but I guess it really is anybody's game.
2 small kids, don't get a lot of time with my husband. We're just really hopeful that we win.
As the night is progressing, I'm getting more nervous.
This is something that we've earned, so winning this honeymoon would mean the world to us.
I really hope to see my husband come out of that limo.
It's going to be so exciting. I think I'm just going to be speechless and not move, just stand there and not believe that it's him.
I feel like a big ball of nerves right now. It's just like this energy ball, and I just need to burst.
There's going to be 3 broken hearts tonight. I just hope mine's not one of them.
I'm so excited! Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So the winner is Marsha. Her elegant venue and vibrant Caribbean party secured the honeymoon with 80 points. Runner-up is Kristen. Judges loved her barbecue and festive Greek party. She earned 77.5 points. In third is Michelle. Her dress was tops, and her ceremony warmed hearts. Her score is 76.5. And in fourth is Hanya. Her Persian traditions impress, and she takes home 71.5 points.
Congratulations. Pack your bags for an experience of a lifetime. You'll be staying in a suite over pristine waters. It's ultimate luxury in the Maldives.
I'm a little bit disappointed, but I had a great wedding, so that's all that matters to me.
Congratulations. I'm feeling a little bit bummed. I really thought that I was going to win this, but we had some good times, and I'm glad I did it.
Bye, Marsha. I'm so happy with my wedding. I still feel like my wedding was the best.
Oh my God, I can't believe we won! I'm so excited!
All the weddings have been an experience, and I'm happy that I've taken that experience home.
I feel really, really blessed, and I'm so grateful. I really had a wedding for my guests. And even when I was planning the wedding, I did things so that the people who come enjoy themselves.
I knew she was going to scream when she saw me walk through that door.
Yeah, I even lost my earrings. I'm so happy. I'm very, very, very blessed and super appreciative.
You did a great job, Ace.
Thank you.